Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. This is a reading for you beautiful earth signs out there. We're going to go Virgo, then Taurus, then Capricorn. I'll put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Happy birthday to our Virgos out there. I'm going to start with this Four Hawks of Tarot for you guys. Virgo season makes me want to clean and organize. I like it. I have almost no Virgo in my chart. So I appreciate it when it comes around on the calendar every year. I need to clean out my junk drawers, plural. The Eight of Swords. What are you avoiding, Virgo? This is someone who I really feel like you just have a lot of irons in the fire. I feel like you have a lot of projects going on. It may be kind of hard for you to focus, and it doesn't sound like you at all, but you might be procrastinating doing some things that you know you should get on top of. Some of you are feeling the weight of someone else's negative intentions placed on you. You may feel like you need to have a conversation with someone, but you may feel kind of caught up in something you maybe don't want to unearth, like something that you're feeling about this situation. You may feel like you've done something you shouldn't have done, or let's look, this Eight of Pentacles, this may be related to work for you. You may be avoiding some people here because you may feel maybe a little attacked. There's an energy of avoidance. There's an energy of procrastination. There's an energy of feeling like you have too much going on this week. I have the Four of Pentacles over here on its side, which can be an energy of restriction. And you may be feeling kind of heavily watched for some reason. This is kind of heavy energy. It is. I have the Two of Pentacles. This is going to get better, and it's going to get better soon. For some of you, this is a passing feeling, and I'm not saying that it has no basis in reality, but you may be making, and I'm not trying to, I don't know, minimize any of the feelings that you're having. I'm not. But for some of you, this is just a feeling, and it doesn't even really belong to you. You may be worried about... or this could be someone around you too, so you just take it as it resonates, but somebody here may be worried about something they've said or done kind of getting out. You may be kind of being hard on yourself right now. I mean, we're all human, we all make mistakes, we all do and say things we shouldn't, and sometimes it catches up to us and sometimes it doesn't, and really and truly, no one's perfect all the time, but we can strive to do better every day. If this is the case for you, I feel like you could also just be feeling kind of exposed right now. Or you may be kind of caught up in someone else's issues, somebody else's web here. This is going to rebalance itself by the middle of next week. You're going to be feeling a lot better. You're going to be feeling like your old self again. Someone who loves to multitask and take care of all the little things, right? And take care of all the people around you. Remind yourself of how good you are. I feel like other people are going to remind you of how good you are. There's something about you that people come to, Virgo, when they need... I don't know, someone to be patient with them, someone to listen to them, someone to help them out of a situation. I feel like you help a lot of people. This may be why you're so hard on yourself too. If that is the case here, Virgo, you may be someone that holds yourself to a very high standard. And if that slips a little bit, you may really beat yourself up over this. You may feel like you got caught up in something and wish that you'd made different choices. I have the Hierophant here. Some of you are often in a mentorship position. Like I was saying, it feels like a lot of people come to you for some kind of sustenance, like emotional sustenance. There's this, yeah. So some of you actually have some new love coming towards you, and it's going to be someone that you're going to spend some time with, going to kind of commit to for some time. This person could be Cancerian or Capricorn. Yeah, this is someone that there's a lot of growth potential with here. I don't know, I'm feeling very much like this is a love-based situation in your life, but it could also speak to contracts that are coming towards you. This is another thing that I was thinking when I was reading this card. This in the initial section over here, some of you may feel, some of you may have been like recently promoted at work and maybe other people weren't. And you may feel like you're at the center of that some kind of drama surrounding that. I have the Magician energy here. I feel like whoever you are pretty good to people, very motherly, very loving. And it feels like you, if that is the case, if you had been asking for a promotion or a raise, or if you were just given something like that, it's because you deserve it. Yes. Now, let me put this deck down, and I'm going to get another deck to clarify. I want a little bit more about this, because with this Magician energy, no matter what's going on in your life, it feels like what you want is the right thing. You want the good things for yourself, for other people. It feels like you're holding yourself to a high standard, but this is someone who's wanting all the right things. And I'm seeing right place, right time. And there may be some major changes coming towards your life soon. Those of you, well, let me just, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who want to be talking to you soon. Virgo, let me get this Super Lunaris Tarot. There is, and there's the Magician. I just split it right to it. Good. And I have this Five of Swords over here on the bottom of the deck. You may feel like you're kind of the subject of some gossip right now. You know, something I was noticing on this card way down here in the corner is this little evil eye right here, if you can even see it. And someone kind of caught up in a web, and I don't know if it was of your own making, or if you walked into it, or if you were part of it at one point, or if you just feel very attacked. But that's kind of what I was noticing from that imagery. That Five of Swords can be an energy of gossip or slander, or it can just feel like defeat or verbal bullying, you know. If that's something that you're dealing with, it feels like it clears out pretty quick in your life. This Magician energy out here twice, like I said, you've been asking for the right things, and it feels like your prayers have been heard and answered. I have that Strength card out there, Leo energy. I feel like whoever you are, you're kind of taking it like a champ. You're handling it like a boss. Again, some of you may have recently been promoted. I have the Death card, and I've got the Tower out here, which is interesting because these two decks right here, this is both Scorpionic energy, but they're such similar energies with the Wildfire. And whatever this change is that's coming towards you because of whatever's happening here, it feels like something you've manifested, and it feels like it's a swift moving change, but it cuts out a lot of debris real quickly, whatever it is. And I don't think you're going to have to worry about it. I think that there's just some kind of major change that's coming here towards you. It's like all this time you've been just keeping it together here, Virgo. Finally is this moment where you have some kind of a contract or some kind of a commitment that comes towards you. Now I have this Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck that can indicate a divine counterpart coming towards you, but it can also indicate a return of stability within your physical body, the four walls of your home, whatever environments you spend a lot of time in. Happy family, happy life, happy work life. And it feels like you've really been trying to push the karma through, like just keep on keeping on doing what you're supposed to be doing for a while. And you've been really trying to avoid drama whenever possible. There's that Two of Pentacles again. Someone has seen you for who you really are and what you bring to the table. Something changes for you here during Libra season, which is right around the corner. And that, I think, is when this change finally takes place. You've got the Two of Wands again. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards and I don't even have to shuffle. It makes me happy. And it's easier too, and it takes less time. So you're very attractive right now to everyone around you. And like I was saying, it feels like you have a lot of people who are wanting to make contact with you, to reach out to you. You are going to have some exes from the past coming back towards you, whether this is past friends, past relationships, romantic relationships. And we are in a retrograde, so that's going to happen from time to time. But these will be an opportunity for you to clear the air or to reevaluate them. I'm not saying you need to get back together with them, but there's going to be a lot of people contacting you. That's going to continue on for the next month for you. Let me look a little further here at some of these major changes that are coming. Yes. So some of you actually do have love coming towards you. The question is, do you feel like you're ready? And I know that everybody thinks they're ready for love, but whenever it's staring them in the face, a lot of people really do shy away from that, and they might even self-sabotage within a relationship because they feel like they may not be quite ready. I have this Ace of Cups that comes towards you right on top of this Four of Wands, and it's very possible that you or this other person you're attracting into your life, whether this is one of those do-overs that comes with this retrograde energy or whether this is someone brand new, someone here may feel like they aren't ready because they could feel like they're tied or bound to either another person, to a substance, or some kind of situation. And they may struggle to make the changes necessary to be with you or you with them. But it does kind of feel like we have a shift here with this Tower moment and this Death card energy. So I want to know more about that. It's just with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is something that kind of comes either out of the blue or something unplanned or something that someone doesn't feel quite prepared for. And that causes like a major decision time, you know, with that Two of Swords, which is good. Take your time to decide because you don't need to hurry love, and it's important to make good decisions when it comes to love. You've got the Four of Pentacles there again. You may have felt like you haven't been able to focus on anything but your career for a while. If this is somebody coming back around from your past, the separation was good for you and it's opened this person's heart up in a different way, and they feel like communicating now, whereas before, time and time again, they couldn't. They didn't really understand what was happening. I have the Ten of Wands here twice with that Tower energy again. Well, son of a gun. This is somebody who's, the separation was really good for you. And if this person was attached to another person when you met them, Virgo, it feels like that has ended and something has changed dramatically in their lives. I mean, that's that Tower twice. And I mean, this could be, I mean, this is scorpionic energy, but it's very course redirecting, yes, but this is a major shift to both of your lives. This person has had a kind of an uphill battle since your separation from them, since the last time you saw them or interacted with them. But look, I've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups right next to each other here. And it really feels like your heart lies with this person. I'd give them a shot. I'd hear what they have to say. I just saw 1515 on the counter. You're really trying to stay away from the drama, Virgo, and you're really trying to create positivity in your life. So I can see why you're hesitant here. But this person's been through all these changes. Look, you've got 10, 10, 10. I'm sure there's a bunch more here. We got a bunch of 5s, but you've got this Tower energy and that Death energy out there too, wherever that is. And 10s are cycles of completion. This person has made some major endings and changes in their lives, and I think you're preparing for that to happen in your life too. It's interesting that this Four of Wands can indicate marriage, and so can this Hierophant. This person may be ready to commit to you in a way that they couldn't before. And it just incidentally so happens that you're kind of in the right place at the right time. And you're a smart cookie. You're not going to make any poor choices for yourself. And just because we're in a retrograde doesn't mean you have to go back and get back together with your ex. No, it doesn't. But I think you know that. I think you're well aware of that. However, like I said, retrogrades can be an opportunity to look at things again and decide what it is that you want. You've got that Star card under there. You're meant to know this person, whoever they are. And so even if you only come back together to just make peace with one another and how you've left things, well, that's a positive way to put a little stopper in that relationship, you know, and to remember each other with fondness and kindness as opposed to whatever was left in the past, you know. And again, I will reiterate, this person has made some major changes, although it does look like in the past they were very attached to someone or something else, and that's one of the biggest concerns, especially with you being someone who's trying so hard to avoid any kind of high drama situations. So I get that, and you don't seem like you're very prepared for this to happen, really. But, you know, life's full of surprises, isn't it? Otherwise, it wouldn't be that interesting. But let's be real, it is. And sometimes we got to go with the flow, and sometimes we have to give people another chance. Only if you feel like it, though, right, Virgo? The ball's in your court here, it would seem. And it does feel like this person wants to message you and come back towards you and clear the air. All right, that was your reading for this week, Virgo. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys soon. Have a good day. Next we have Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to start with this borderless tarot for you guys. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to start with this Marielle tarot for you guys, and then I'll clarify with that borderless tarot. We've got a plan. We have a plan. All right, let's see what we have for Taurus. Okay. I have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody here found out something that they didn't want to find out about, or they saw something they didn't want to see. It feels like we're at some kind of a crossroads here with this Lover's energy on its side. All right. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Tower under that. Oh, Taurus. So this is not going to be for every single Taurus out there, but whoever this is for, and if this isn't your reading, that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Check your rising sign, your moon sign, check your Mars, check your Venus, check them all, you know, whatever you like. But this reading's for someone who is feeling like things have really changed in a partnership dynamic, and specific to this Marielle tarot, this Three of Pentacles, which is typically a workplace dynamic, or it can be like teamwork kind of card and energy to it, but this one specific to this deck is kind of indicative of a family. And it feels like someone who was either planning to have a family with someone or had a family with someone. There's been something that's kind of knocked the wind out of your sails or changed the course of this. And it feels like someone's uncovered something, could have been online, something that was they never wanted to have to face, they never wanted to have to deal with. There's the Seven of Wands. Here's the Seven of Wands again. Someone here may feel like, and there's the Tower sitting right under that too. I've got another deck just sitting over here upright that I just used for Virgo, and I guess they had some of the same cards out there. But it feels like, oh man, this may have been like a double shocker. Now somebody here in this dynamic, and I don't know if it's you or this other person, feels like they have to justify something. They have to stand up for themselves. They may feel very like attacked, or they may feel very, I don't know, like they're just, everybody's kind of out to get them all of a sudden. I have this Seven of Cups. This person may be very moody now that this has been uncovered about them. Let me get some more out here. There's somebody in this dynamic, and it really feels like you, Taurus, who is the one that's saying, so is it time for us to end this now that I've seen this, now that this has been exposed? Is this done and over with? This Tower energy is, you know, the story behind the Tower. Lightning strikes the Tower, and you can't really stay there anymore. Either you have to rebuild where it is with a more solid foundation, or you got to move, you know, one or the other. You can't stay here. You can't stay like this. So there you have it. This Seven of Cups can be someone who's a little emotionally overwhelmed, but specific to this Marielle Tarot, this is someone who's very moody, someone who, brooding, in fact. This person that you're dealing with may, hold a lot in, and they may be kind of mean when they feel attacked or when they feel exposed. Zoinks. And you're saying this is the last straw. In fact, this may be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Somebody here is saying, I want to get out while I can. You may have children with this person. Oh, geez. Somebody here is saying, so was it all just an illusion? Was it all just a game? Was it ever going to really work out between us? I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2 on the counter. It wasn't all just an illusion. Oh, okay, fine. This is someone who says, I don't feel like we're ever going to get to the same place. I don't think we're ever going to be on the same pathway again. And there you are with this Queen of Pentacles energy. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But, and the Three of Swords under it, snap. And there's the Nine of Wands. There you are. This Three of Swords is the energy of a breakup. But you can see this Queen of Pentacles, they cry tears that are diamonds, you know. I feel like this person may have put you through an awful lot in your relationship with them. And I feel like you kept trying and you kept trying to make it work because you're supposed to. You were supposed to. And uncovering whatever's been uncovered here has brought it all to light. And somebody is saying, was this ever real in the first place? And it's gotten to the point where you're almost cried out of tears. And while this person is moody and broody over in this corner and trying to figure out a way to either get themselves out of the doghouse or feeling like composing their counter argument, here you are with this Nine of Wands, quite honestly feeling somewhat protected in this, because I feel like you uncovered this about this other person, but you know, feeling like you really need to protect your feelings, and you're feeling angry as well. Okay, wow. Alrighty then, let's use this Borderless Tarot to clarify. You're not really entertaining any of this person's And you've got the Four of Pentacles again there. You're not really entertaining any of this person's, like, trying to talk it out or conversation starting. You may be a little moody too, or there's an energy of passive aggressive here. And I'm not calling you passive aggressive. I'm saying that you may be exhibiting some passive aggressive behaviors, and I can see why. So no judgment, no shade. I'm just reading the cards. There's going to be a conversation here, and it's going to be a life-changing conversation with the world, and the Tower out yet again. That's Scorpionic energy, but like I said, you can't stay here. I always think of the World card as the snake that shed its skin, you know, like once it's out of there, it can't go back in. It doesn't fit. They don't fit anymore, you know. Okay. Wow. All right, let's take it back over here to this. All right, so we have a decision here, and we have a separation on the table. A separation would be good for you. You may be suggesting this, where you take some time apart and you really decide what you want to do. The Two of Swords is about blocking out everybody else's input, you know, so that you can just get real clear with yourself and what you want to do. Spend some time in prayer and meditation, however you do that. Talk to the people who matter the most. Talk to the people who you value their opinions and you value their insight, you know. It feels like you go within to find that for yourself. And this Four of Swords is a time of contemplation about the Three of Swords, right? The Four of Swords is someone who's taking a break, someone who's taking a time out, and to really think about what this ending is going to mean for them. There's the Seven of Wands again. It's 1, 2, 3 times here that you've had this out. And I've actually only used 2 decks. I just happened to see them on this other deck over here. So this is important energy. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards. I appreciate that, because that is your energy very clear. And it's reiterating a point here where there have been a lot of arguments. There's been a lot of upheaval here, but somebody feels like they're always having to stand up for themselves. And I feel like it's that other person. But I feel like you are the one who's uncovered this about this other person. Could be related to a Sagittarius specifically, and there's your card, Virgo energy. You puzzled this out. You surely did. I don't know. I was getting that Page of Swords in the reverse, which can be an energy of online stalking. And I don't mean it with like a malicious intent, like an intent to do harm, but you know, these younger generations I always marvel at their ability to uncover any information about anybody they want to know. They will find you. They will find a picture of you. They will find a picture of you eating cake on your sofa when you said you weren't eating cake on the sofa. They are like very clued in to the digital age and like information surfing. You may be part of that generation. I am not. I am old. I still get like letters in the mail and stuff. I know. But this Page of Swords in the reverse can also be uncovering messages you didn't want to see, pictures you didn't want to see, someone's search history. Something someone was doing when they were traveling. Financial records, and there's the Five of Cups again. This was someone you had a very serious contract with, marriage, possibly even a family. And that was my next question, was about these kids. If there are children involved in this situation. There's a big concern that I've got the Lovers in the reverse on top of the Lovers here. That's Gemini energy, but it's it's a difficult decision when it comes to your love life. The Lovers is, on one hand, you love this person with all your heart. You're married to this person. You see what the changes are that need to be made. You guys are very attracted to each other. You guys were meant to know each other. You were meant to be together. Something here has come in between you. It feels like information that you've uncovered. And now you're looking at walking away. Now you're waiting to see if this is going to get any better. You guys share a family. You share extended family, possibly a community. Here you are on opposite sides, this King and Queen of Cups with this Devil right here in the middle. The Devil and the Lovers are very similar energies, but I think what you're really asking yourself this week, Taurus, is this a relationship that we are with each other because we want to be with one another, or is this one of those relationships where we're committed to each other because we're chained to one another? Because of this thing in the middle of us called marriage. Is that what it is? And someone's getting kind of aggressive about that. Like I was saying about this Lovers card, it's a card of choice. Are you all in or are you all out? What is your decision? What do you want to do here? Is what I'm hearing now. It's I can't help but feel like you two belong to each other. Belong together. And I don't think this is the first time something like this has come up, and maybe that's what you're upset about, is this is not the first time this has come up. Whatever it is, it makes you question someone's commitment, but in addition to that, it makes you question where their actual heart lies. You may be extra triggered by this here, Taurus, because it may have come up before, and it may be surrounding the same person, and like someone coming between the two of you. And so it may be extra triggering when you uncover whatever this was. And there's that Three of Pentacles again, and that Strength card. There's the Magician. I don't know what to tell you to do here, and I don't think you know what you want to do here yet. And that's okay. You don't have to. I just know that this King and Queen of Cups are separated by something here. But this Tower, I mean, this is kind of the moment where you make a decision what you want to do about this. It looks like this may be energy that extends on into Scorpio season. We do have a lot of Scorpio here, but I think you're right on track if you're the one that's saying, I think we just need some time apart to really decide where our hearts are, where our loyalties are, where our commitments are. And I feel like that's going to change everything one way or the other. But I don't think you've made this decision yet as to what you want to do. I don't know if this separation has happened yet. This may be something that comes up for you during Scorpio season. And it's either going to bring you guys closer together or it's going to split you apart. Like finally split you apart. And it's really a question of what you decide to do. And it really, I hate to say this, Taurus, but it kind of feels like this ball is in your court. And it's more about your decision. I feel like you're the one who's uncovering whatever this is. And I mean, I really don't have any advice for you here because I want you to be happy and I want you to have a good life. I'm worried about the children that are involved here, and I'm worried about their stability. I know you are too. And here's the thing. You're saying these kids have heard plenty of arguing. They don't need to hear anymore. That's one of those biggest issues. And there seems to be a tipping point around that for you. somebody in this dynamic may be over drinking right now as well. And that may be attributing to some of the arguing around these kiddos. And I can see the 10 of Wands over here on this other deck too that I wasn't even using. There's like a lot going on here. There's a concern about the upheaval that these kids would have to go through, but there's also a concern as to what they're being exposed to, like on the reg. And I feel like you're going to use this time of separation apart from this person, not just to contemplate the ending with the 3 of Swords again, but to contemplate what your life would look like without this person in it, and how you would make that possibility become a reality if that is in fact what you choose to do. It feels like you need to give yourself some time here to really think through it though, Taurus. I am so sorry if this was your reading. I'm sorry if it wasn't your reading. I'm sorry if it was your reading. That's heavy stuff. And if this is something that you're going through, I'm sorry, and it will get better. It will get better. One way or the other, it's going to get better. It feels like you just need some time to get your head together here. All right, much love to you. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards for you today. You seem like a very strong energy, someone who is very considerate, and you have a very soft energy about you, whoever you are. And I think that you've tried as hard as you can for as long as you can. All right, I'm going to catch you loose. I'll see you guys later. Next we have Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm going to start with, I don't know what I want to use. I'm going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. That's a good one for Capricorn. All righty. Capricorn. I have the moon. I got somebody that's been waiting for some kind of partnership to come together here. I'm feeling, what? All right, something's come up from the past within a partnership. You're waiting to find out how somebody deals with it. This moon card is Cancerian energy, but you may be feeling, oh, kiddo, you may be in a relationship with someone that's maybe like a fairly new relationship, I don't know, where you may feel like you're being a little bit emotionally manipulative, and it's not because this is like an emotionally manipulative person. They're not a bad person. You may just be seeing some of these qualities in this person, and it's like triggering you here. I mean, this is just like a general read for the week. This may be a little blip in your life, or this may be like legit what you are dealing with in a relationship. It feels like you're kind of waiting to see if this person is going to get over themselves. This person may have a tendency, I almost said the word always, this person may often let their emotions get the better of them, and it may come out in ways that affect you. And that is kind of the nature of relationships, isn't it? Especially in long-term relationships, especially if you live with someone, you're kind of always subject to their moods, you know, and we just hope that they're in a good mood, you know, but they aren't always. And whatever it is, it seems like it's triggering you. I have the Sun card, and I can't help but chuckle because you've got the moon, you've got the sun here, very yin-yang energy, and it feels like all of this is going to be shifting out of your space pretty quickly. It does feel like you're waiting on this to pass. I don't know if this is like a repeating pattern in your relationship with this person. This could also be someone that's a roommate as well, or a friend. It's just kind of waiting until they're in a good mood again. All right, money's looking good. It looks like you are showing up nicely done. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here. It feels like if you are in, well, I mean, pretty much anywhere you're going, you're being looked at for promotion. You're someone who has grown from where you started. You may have started in like entry level in your field, and you may have worked your way up to the point where you're now managing a team, or you're the boss of the whole place. I don't know, but your money looks really good this week. There's a lot of happiness that comes in here for you in the middle of the week here, and it just keeps on spreading its sunshine all the way throughout. The sun is the happiest card we have in the deck. It's Leo energy. I'm going to leave this in here. I'm going to keep shuffling real quick, and then I'm going to clarify. Ah, man, I am so glad. So I was kind of sweating it when these first cards came out here, because if you are in a partnered relationship, it does feel like you've gone through a little bit of a dicey time with this person, and you may have really felt like it was really hard for you to not just lose it all over this person. But there's healing that comes in for this relationship. I'm glad you didn't lose it. I'm glad you didn't speak without thinking, because I have this Six of Cups here, which is soulmate energy, someone that you're meant to know, someone that is important to you. And it feels like you have a conversation with this person after you've settled it down, after this person settled it down, that kind of gets things back on track. It feels real good. I can't help but like chuckle. I feel like those of you who aren't married to this person yet, this may be a week where you see something in them that makes you want to commit to them. Or vice versa. And incidentally, if you aren't planning on having children, I would definitely take precautions towards that, you know, because I'm seeing kids here. I'm going to put this deck down here, and I'm going to get another deck to clarify. Yeah, I'm just going to use this traditional Rider-Waite. On the bottom of the deck, you have this Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Pentacles here. Regardless of whether you're a masculine Capricorn or a feminine Capricorn, it feels like you are going to have a really good week, and you're going to be feeling like yourself, really doing well financially for yourselves. This is incidentally also a card of marriage. And that Hierophant can be a card of marriage as well. Now I got to draw your attention one more time. Oh, and there's our Ace of Cups. Nicely done. I got to draw your attention to this bunny rabbit down here in the corner with this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is often depicted with a bunny rabbit, you know. But let me just say, bunny rabbits, they indicate fertility, or they're symbolic of fertility. So like I was saying, if you're not planning on having kids anytime soon, take precautions in that area. Now you have this Ace of Cups that comes out here on its side. The conversation you have that mends the fences here may be one that's a little bit emotional. This person may be prone to being a little more emotional than you, Capricorn. That's okay. That's okay. Work is real good. Let's Seven of Wands again. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo. There's Aquarius here. This is really good vibes. Whoever you are. I'm sorry, I was just being drawn back here to this relationship, this partnership. If you separate from this person because of irritation or something, I was seeing somebody like slam the door and storm out, but they come back real quick, like, and with like groceries or something. It's like not the end. There's the Two of Cups again. It just feels like sometimes you need a little bit of a break from one another to just kind of sort yourselves out. Now, some of you are starting new workout routines for yourselves. You're starting new habits. Some of you, this is revolving around a new job that you're taking, or a promotion that maybe gives you more free time, or it changes your schedule in some way where you can add in some of the things that you've missed, whether it's going to the gym or playing the guitar or art, working out in the garage, something like that. Good. Okay, your money is about to improve. Is that? Yes. There's the Knight of Pentacles again. Some of you have been avoiding asking your employer for a raise, and it feels like you're going to have to, because you deserve it, and it's time. And I feel like this would be a good time to ask for that, because you're most certainly, you know, we're not in great shape in our country financially right now, and a lot of people are getting laid off, a lot of people are struggling, a lot of small businesses are struggling. But with this Wheel of Fortune energy, this Ace of Pentacles, I mean, you may wait until Sagittarius season to ask this person for this, but you might need to start kind of thinking about how you're going to do that. It's about timing. And if you ask this person for a raise in pay, and you've been avoiding it for as long as you can, but the truth is you work really hard, you do a really good job, and you deserve this. There's a timing issue here. If there is a timing issue and you know you can't ask for that right now, wait until Sagittarius season, because that's when we have this Ace of Pentacles energy. And incidentally, the Ace of Pentacles can be a signifier for fertility, all right? I do love me some babies. I am a baby crazy person. I love them so much. So I'm all for it, but just so you know, there it is. Let's look here. Yeah, I'm hearing it's time for an upgrade. Oh. Whatever this issue is, if you're in a partnered relationship and you've been arguing with this person, there's that Seven of Pentacles again. And there's that King of Pentacles again. And there's your raise, and there's the Moon again. Dang it. All right, so this may be more serious than I thought for some of you. Some of you may argue about a third-party situation or third-party attraction. And it does feel like, because this Three of Swords can be an ending, and that leads to this Four of Swords, which is time apart to contemplate that ending, you know. But with this Moon card out here twice, Cancerian energy, you've also got Aquarius here, you've got Leo and Sagittarius, Taurus here, in case those are of significance to you. Somebody here may have been juggling more than one person or an attraction to more than one person. And somebody here has had a deep knowing about this for some time. And that may actually be what sparks this conflict. You may feel like this person hasn't told you the truth for a long time. This may be more serious than I thought, and it may become more serious during Scorpio season. I don't know if you'll end up staying with this person or not. Regardless, there's a shift here, and this is kind of the line of demarcation where I either have you staying with this soulmate or being propelled towards another one. If you are, let me just. If you're in a partnership with someone, Capricorn, and you're married to this person, I feel like you're going to work through this and you're going to stay with this person. Now, the caveat to that is unless this has been a repeating pattern. If this has been a repeating pattern, and we have these same issues bubbling up to the surface again and again and again with this Moon card out here twice, and you've really been waiting to see a change in this person, or this person's really been waiting to see a change in you. We have this Two of Cups out here twice, and the Two of Cups can be a third-party situation, very similar to the Lovers. It can indicate a third-party situation. The Three of Cups in the reverse can indicate a third-party situation, which is why I bring it up. The Two of Pentacles can indicate juggling, which in a romantic relationship or a love read can indicate juggling more than one person. And if you're in, say, a long-term relationship that isn't like a legal marriage or something, I see you kind of breaking ties with this person, possibly during Sagittarius season, and moving very quickly towards another relationship that you commit to quickly. Watch out for that fertility thing. There's something about Sagittarius season that is of importance here. This person may be a Cancerian for someone, or a Pisces, because you do have Pisces out here quite a bit. It feels like Scorpio season is when this initial fallout happens. So do dog ear this reading and come back to it during Scorpio season and again in Sagittarius if this is kind of dinging a bell for you here. But whoever you are, no matter what happens here, the change that happens here, whether you stay, whether you go, it's a choice that you make, and you make the best choice for yourself. You make the choice to move towards happiness Now, if you're a single Capricorn and none of that applies to you at all, I have soulmate energy here. I do. But I also have a lot of financial information here on the table, and it really, if you are someone who needs to ask an employer for a raise in pay, you may want to wait until Sagittarius for that, Sagittarius season for that. This person knows what you're worth, and they're kind of surprised that you haven't already asked. And they may know that you know it's not a great time, but there's going to be a shift to the finances during Sagittarius season that's going to allow this person to give a little more, and that may be when you want to ask. This energy that comes in towards the very end of 2022, there's some kind of a brand new beginning for you here, whether it's financial, whether it's in a relationship, one that like you're rebuilding or one that you are creating here, and also an energy of fertility. All right. I'm going to leave it at that because this is more of the same energy coming up here. I feel like you're waiting to make a decision about what you want to do. If you're in a partnered relationship and you have just uncovered something about infidelity, or you're conflicted with a partner about something. Some of you, this is just a little blip in your relationship, and it just really takes up your Sunday evening, Monday, and maybe Tuesday afternoon, and then everything's hunky-dory after that. For those of you who have uncovered something a little bit deeper here with third-party situations, that's a change that starts to shift for you during Scorpio season, and it changes ultimately one way or the other during Sagittarius season. All right, clear as mud. All right, roger that. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you here. I'll catch up with you guys later. Have a good night, Capricorn.